Hi there, welcome to hot dog buns. Today I'm making hot dog buns. I'm making those hot dog buns that they called Old English, where they have the split on the top and they have those sides that you can toast, because those are personally my favorite. Those are the hot dog buns. I grew up eating hot dogs in West Virginia with that West Virginia hot dog chili sauce. My favorite. I think if you're making bread, then you should really get yourself a scale. They don't cost that much. And bread making, you will find to be much more consistent when you have a scale. Bread is all about dry to moisture ratios, and you really have a hard time just measuring out your flour and doing that. So I really suggest a scale. If you don't have a scale, I'm walking you through it with grams today, but on the recipe I have it if you want to do it in cups and that kind of thing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bloom our yeast. Now, I think it's very important to bloom your yeast because, you know, really good bread flours and all of these things, it's a lot of ingredients to take a chance on if your yeast isn't active and you've wasted all of those ingredients. So for me, I think this step ensures that your yeast is active and you're not wasting all those ingredients. Now you want this warm water to be about 110 degrees. You just don't want to go over 120 and below 100. Next, I'm going to add my sugar. I'm going to do 12 grams of my pure cane sugar. I like to add my sugar here. It helps it to dissolve and it also helps feed the yeast. And then I'm going to add my yeast. I'm going to do 7 grams of active yeast, or you can just use 1 packet if you have the packet. I'm going to zero out again and do 7 grams. I'm going to stir this and then I'm just going to set it aside. Next is our flour. I've got my bowl zeroed out here. I want 470 grams of flour. I am using unbleached bread flour here. Flour settles, which is why it's really hard to just do it by the cup, because it's always going to weigh different. So if you are measuring your flour by cups, pour your flour into a bowl, and then you want to take 1 scooper and just go over back and forth like this to lightly put your flour in. And once it's mounded, then take the back of a knife and measure your flour that way. It's going to be much more accurate than if you would just scoop down into your container or your bag or whatever. So 10 grams of salt. I pre-measured my milk, so you've got 1 cup of milk or 240 grams. And then I have 2 tablespoons of butter or about 42 grams of just softened, just at room temperature is fine. And we're just gonna make sure this is all nice and active. And I can see that it's bubbling and that it's active. And I also have another bowl ready to go. And I just wanna lightly oil this. Now I'm doing mine by hand, but on the recipe, it is if you're using your stand mixer. So now that it's become apparent that our yeast is active, I'm gonna go ahead and add this milk. And I just kind of took the chill off of the milk. It doesn't have to be warm. And I've got that butter, and I'm going to add that to this. And then we're going to add that to our flour. And then I'm going to just mix this until it comes together to the point where I can start to knead it. Kneading this in the bowl here with my hand, just for it to come together a little more before I turn it out onto my surface here. I think we're ready to start kneading, and you're gonna wanna knead this for a good 8 minutes. So when I knead, I like to take my palm and go out and then pull that back over and just keep doing that. This dough feels pretty good. I don't even have that much flour on my surface here. And try not to add a lot of flour, just enough so it doesn't stick, because that's going to make your finished product really dry because you've added too much flour. There's our 8 minutes. So let's check our dough. When you push in on your dough, You want it to slowly come back. You don't want it to stay indented, and you don't want it to spring back too fast. So that looks pretty perfect. It's just slowly coming back. So now I'm going to put this into my bowl here. I'm just gonna roll that around. And then you're gonna wanna sit this in a nice, warm, not too drafty place. An hour and a half to 2 hours. I know when I'm in Colorado at altitude like that, my bread rises way, way faster than when I'm here at sea level. So here at sea level, this is probably gonna take me about 2 hours. You want it to double in size. All right, let's take it. Oh, that's it, how that is doubled in size. That is perfect. So I'm gonna get my pan ready. I'm gonna do a 9 by 13. I'm just gonna butter that. So I want to get 8 to 10. I might just do 8, just so they're nice size. And I'm just leaving them in that kind of rectangle shape, about a 1/2 inch thick. And don't try to saw or anything, just try to go straight down. And then out of each side, I want to get 4. And if you want to, you can weigh them, 90, 100 grams. I'm just gonna eyeball them. Put these into my pan. Okay, let's do this side. I do want them touching to, as close to touching, because that is part of what we want here. We want those sides to cook and raise up together. I'm going to cover them again, put them back in my warm space for about 30 minutes. You just kind of want to watch them and see that they're rising. And we're going into a 375 degrees oven, 18 to 22 minutes. If you get concerned and you want to make sure that your bread is done, you can always temp it, and you're looking for a temperature between 190 and 195. All right, straight out of the oven, and now I'm going to brush them immediately with some melted butter, and then we have to let these sit and calm to room temperature before we can cut them. So now that they're cool, we can pull them apart, and then you see how you have that edge right there? And before you make your hot dog, you put a little butter and you grill your edge, and then you cut down the center, or you can cut down the center first. And there you have your Old English style hot dog bun. I'm putting a bratwurst in mine tonight, but there you have it. Homemade hot dog buns. Oh, they smell delicious. I'll see y'all later. Bye.